Yo, what's good everybody? It's me, JT, and we are back today with another video, and I am very excited to be discussing this with you today because I'm gonna be giving my thoughts on Pokemon Shining Pearl and Brilliant Diamond alongside the other game that was released called Pokemon Legends. Now, if you guys and gals didn't see this reveal, it was just a very big reveal. There's been a lot of opinions about Shining Pearl and Brilliant Diamond specifically, about the art style of that, and there's just a lot. You know, me personally, I decided to take my time back, not really record anything, sort of just soak in the moment and enjoy what I was seeing and sort of just grasp the idea of what was going on, and I enjoyed it. You know, they showed off a lot of cool things that I enjoyed. Of course, everybody got their Sinnoh remakes, and I think that this presentation that we had, you know, was very good. Obviously, this video is releasing a little bit later, but I think that it was a very good presentation. You know, a lot of people are going on about Sinnoh and about how the remakes look very bad in terms of the chibi style, but I honestly like it. You know, I really didn't want them to go for more of a Sun and Moon or X and Y kind of style for this game, just because we've already seen it before, and I know that they would be replacing assets. So it's cool to see them going out of their way and sort of doing something a little bit more different. You know, they're trying to go back to that traditional style of Pokemon Diamond and Pearl back when it was on the DS, you know, sort of give us that first feel, and I think that it's really good. The game looks really nice, the environments look neat. It's a little muddy right now, which things might be upgraded over time. The game might look better, you know, as we get closer and closer to launch. That's what I'm hoping for, and I think that the game ultimately will release and will look good. This type of style right here is going to allow the developers to add a lot more things in because they're not pushing so hard for graphics, and I think that's personally fine. You know, everybody's been crying since Sword and Shield about having more content, having more Pokemon, having more events and more details in the game that aren't just within the graphics, and it seems as if the company behind this, because it's not originally the Pokemon Company or Game Freak developing this game, is focusing more on that aspect than just the graphics. I think one thing that makes me particularly angry is that you can't really please a lot of the Pokemon community when it comes to this. I know I'm gonna get shot down, people are gonna kill me for this, but I gotta say it. A lot of people are expecting like crazy graphics like in Pokemon Legends, and the thing about it is that Pokemon Legends is probably gonna take a lot more time to develop than what we think. That game is very beautiful, it's very big, it's very open world, and it just holds a lot more than what we've seen in a previous Pokemon game. The wild area from Sword and Shield doesn't even match up to this, and I just know that Pokemon Legends, if it does truly release at the end of this year or into 2022 early, it's not going to be the best title that it should be. You know, everybody's expecting Legends to be the next Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, but we forget how much time it took and how many renovations it took for Breath of the Wild to release. And they even said throughout many times within the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild's release that they had to show off the game, plan a release, and then push it back, and the game kept getting pushed back and pushed back and pushed back until it eventually released alongside Nintendo Switch with a perfect combo. But I'm just saying here, the perfect games aren't going to arrive so early as we think. You know, this game's probably only been within about 2 years of development. That is not even close to what Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild was, and I don't know, I just feel like when the community sees things like this, they're not really that pleased. But to me personally, I'm really pleased. I do hope that when they release Shining Pearl and Brilliant Diamond that there's a little bit more content to add to it. I hope that there's like things like maybe Mega Evolutions that they have, they could bring those back. I would be very pleased with that, since like they did it in Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, where they had the same region, different kind of style, then they had the Delta episode with Rayquaza, and then they allowed Mega Evolutions to come in, and that made some of our favorite characters like Pidgeotto and Beedrill get these awesome Mega Evolutions that you would have never really seen anywhere before. I think Metagross was one of my favorite Mega Evolutions as well, and I just remember playing that on the 3DS and especially playing the demo and really enjoying that. So I hope that they maybe bring Mega Evolutions back. I'm not too fond of Gigantamaxing. I think that was something that's very unique, and it can be limited to the Galar region because that is, you know, its own thing. It should be sacred there, and I would love to see that. You know, I don't really think Z moves should come back either personally, just because Z moves aren't exactly, you know, they're not fit for this region. This is the Sinnoh region, you know, this is more of a mid-ground region, not one of the more historic or more religious regions that we've seen in the past with like Galar and, you know, just the other regions that involve Z moves as well. So hopefully they just bring Mega Evolution back. Hopefully they bring more things that include more Pokemon from past generations and future generations into this new newer game, and hopefully they just make a fun experience. You know, not many people experience Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. I can say myself that I haven't experienced Diamond and Pearl 100%. You know, I played a little bit of it, then I got bored. It was just the older DS version, that's what was pushing me back. So I think that these new remakes are going to be the thing that allows me to fully experience what Diamond and Pearl was like, because a lot of people wanted this game back, and it seems like this game has a lot of amazing features to it. It has a lot of amazing side stories and a lot of great of the main story as well, and it just seems that every boss fight I see when it comes to a Pokemon in this game, of like a legendary, is absolutely insane. So hopefully they're able to create a very good new generation of Pokemon. You know, this isn't exactly a newer generation, but hopefully they can make this remake something worth it, and we can all be pleased when it comes out officially. You know, I'm not going to be keeping too up to date on this game. If something piques my interest, perhaps I'll talk about it more, but that right there is sort of just my general thoughts on Shining Diamond and Pearl. Overall, I think Legends is going to be a really good game. I can't really say much about Legends. A lot of people are getting onto it about its FPS drops and its graphical improvements, and you know, a lot about that, but I think we still need more time to see that game flourish. It's obvious that they showed that game off a little bit earlier than it should have been intended to be shown off, so hopefully there's a lot more improvements when it releases. You know, I really hope that they take their time with this. A lot of people will disagree with me. They want that experience now. I can understand that, but big games like that should take a little bit more time to develop in. Hopefully, you know, we get a little bit more time on that game so that it comes out and releases perfectly. But I want to hear what you guys and gals have to say. Obviously, my Pokemon opinions aren't the best. A lot of people have told me that in the past, but again, I want to hear what you guys and gals have to think about that down in the comments below. Thank you guys and gals for watching this video, and peace out.